a legacy that will forever live in the hearts of the Terre Haute community. The Indiana State Sycamores carved their names in the history books with a 33-1 record and a trip to the NC2A championship game. Their ascent was more than just victories on the court. It was a team woven with grit, determination, and an unyielding passion for the game. Nearly 45 years later, and the echoes of that triumph continue to inspire and bring pride to Indiana State and the community.
1979 was a pretty special time.
It's like everything you think college basketball should be.
Indiana State unbeaten in 32 outings.
So we knew we were going to have a good team. The team year before, 77-78, was probably the team we thought had the best chance. We just were 2 7-footers, about 6 guys over 6'9" with Larry. But Carl was not there yet. We sent him off to a junior college. And then he came back the year we went to the finals.
We went into preseason just playing hard. We had some goals, played defense. We had a defensive-minded coach. And we just practiced hard, stuck together, no expectations. And next thing you know, the season starts. And here we are, 3-0, 5-0, 7-0, like, oh boy. And so, the coach used to always say, he always said, just take one game at a time, don't get ahead of yourself. We never looked too far ahead. So those were some of the pre-steps before we actually got to where we ended up.
I speak for myself. I was fired up for every game we played. And going on the road, we realized whether we played Tulsa or New Mexico State or Wichita State, I mean, that was going to be probably their game of the year, and it was packed, and that's what kind of motivated us to get up for the games, knowing that we got to play our best to compete and to win. So, and we did.
Reeled off quite a few wins early, and then we got it kind of helped out when we hit a half-court shot. Bobby did against New Mexico State to kind of keep the undefeated season going.
The next day we flew to Tulsa, and we're going to play Tulsa that Saturday night. And so on that Friday, we were going to go to practice, and we went to Oral Roberts University to practice. After practice, Coach Hodges had everybody line up at half court to take a half court shot. And of course, I don't even think I got the ball close to the rim, but of one player who hit the half-court shot in practice after practice was Larry Bird, of all people. And of course he came to me and said, well, that was, anybody can hit a half-court shot. And I said, not in front of 13,600 fans, yelling at you.
Point lead, 83-81, and they will go to the free throw line. And I tell you what, it don't make a whole lot of difference right now, but I believe this ball game belongs to New Mexico State Aggies. Outlet pass, desperation shot at the buzzer by Heaton. He gets it. He gets it, and it'll count. We will go into overtime. It is 83-83. I shut my mouth off too soon about who won the ball game, didn't I? Overtime period. Here's Heaton from 20 feet away. There it is, and Indiana State has a 2-point lead, 85-83. There's Webb. Webb looking for help. Bounces it inside, nearly loses it. Now tries another pass, and the hustling number 44-40, Brad Miley, 91-89. And people here, it's over. We have not heard the buzzer, but it's the final score in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Indiana State wins it 91-89 in overtime. Chiefs win a ball game. Well, I tell you, that was sensational. There's so much crowd noise in here, you couldn't hear it.
We went into the finals playing DePaul first. It was a very close, intense game. We ended up winning. They had a shot at the end to beat us, and they missed. Magic and them beat Pennsylvania, was the actual Cinderella team that year, made the Final Four. Magic and them beat them like 100-60. They'd killed them. So they were able to rest their guys a little more than we were. And well, we were very confident going into Monday night.
It is Indiana State against Michigan State. I say it's a doubleheader because there's a game within a game. You take Indiana State, Michigan State, you've got a Big Ten powerhouse against the unlikely dream of a school and a star that has come through 33 perfect outings. The game within a game, well, you'd have had to live under a rock to have not heard about Magic Johnson or Larry Bird.
Nix will fire and hit. Carl Nix has hit 2 in a row, has 7 points. Bob Heaton, he hits a clutch goal. It's 35-25. Just has to do. Bird, 52-46, and Indiana State has cut 10 points off that 16-point Spartan advantage. Reed hits a long 25-footer. Timeout, Indiana State.
We're it, man. That's our legacy. Small town, simple guys. I mean, some legacies can never be tampered with or whatever, and I don't think this one will. Anything's possible, yeah, but that's what we did. That's us. Indiana State, that ISU team, that's us.